we have a very important scandal on our hands here. Donald Trump sniffed a lot during the debate. So Howard Dean, among other people, tweeted, "Is he on cocaine?" And then he went on TV the day after, and he was pressed on that, and he's like, "No, I think he was on cocaine." He doubled down on it. Again, other people are bringing it up, floating it as a theory. By the way, there's one other piece of evidence too. It's not just the sniffles. Apparently, and I didn't see this to be fair, but this is what other people are saying. He drank a shitload of water during the debate. Anybody who's ever done cocaine, anybody who's ever done Adderall, anybody who's ever done, that kind of drug, you know that those are things that happen. You're going to drink a metric fuck ton of water, and you're going to, at least if you did coke and you snorted, you're going to go, there's a lot of that going on. So, look, did he do it? I don't know. Are these things... do they count as something? Some sort of evidence? A little bit. I guess a little bit. But here's the thing. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. And if anything, it kind of makes me like him a little more than I did before. Because before, Trump... oh, God, it was his comments on drugs were just so insufferable. He's like, "I never took a drink of alcohol in my entire life. Ever. I never did any drug ever in my entire life." And it's just this you get this sense of him saying, "You got to understand something. I'm better than you. I'm a better person. I'm a better human being. I'm just superior. I'm a superior breed compared to you. Tremendous. Believe me. Let me just tell you." So, you look at that and you go, at least my takeaway from it, and he's voiced support for this too in some ways, is he's saying, am I going to tolerate this bullshit legalized marijuana in Colorado? And when you're president, you have the authority to just shut it down because the laws, marijuana is illegal on a federal level. So if President Trump wants to shut it down, he shut it down. He just shut it down. No problem. So his standoffishness on substances and not something he's ever really thought about and stuff like that, that's horrible. But now when you hear, oh, well, actually, maybe he does a little coke. Maybe before he went out for the debate, he's in the bathroom like, "All right, where's Hillary at? I'm going to pummel her face in." Makes me go, yeah. By the way, what would I do if I was running for president and I'm about to go on stage with, somebody who could theoretically be a monster at debating, somebody who could be good? I mean, if you're good enough to get through the primary, something's there. Whether or not we realize it or like the individual candidate, Hillary's got something happening, right? So what would I do? Fuck yeah, I'd take an Adderall. Why not? Why not? It makes you focus. It makes you sharper. The only thing you got to do is make sure you don't talk too fast. I'd be up there like, anyway, so what I was going to say is that my marginal tax rate should be probably over 50%. But you got to understand, everybody, that when you look historically about what exactly the tax rate is, if you go to places like Denmark and Sweden and Norway, they have taxes that are probably marginal tax rate like 90% or something like that. So what I want to do is I don't even want to go that far, but you can call me a social democrat. I'm not a full socialist. I'm not a democratic socialist, but I'm a social democrat. So I'm kind of like a mix between capitalism. I'm kind of like a mix between capitalism and socialism. So you got to reel that part in. Don't talk too fast. I try to slow myself down, but yeah, I would fucking take Adderall or something. Yeah, I would probably have to drink a lot of water as a result of that. But the sniffles are the thing that are making people go, well, maybe it's coke. But also, actually, to be fair, people do snort Adderall too. I've seen them do it. So Trump could have with Adderall, and then that would explain the sniffles, that would explain the sipping. But do I care? No. Again, I think it makes me like him even more. What's funny is everybody was ripping Trump. He didn't prepare. He didn't prepare for the debate. He didn't fucking prepare. He didn't prepare. Hillary prepared. Hillary prepared. Actually, you know what snorting Adderall would be? One form of preparation. I mean, obviously, it's not learning policy substance because he's a fucking idiot and he can't do that and he's not smart. But to try to stay on your game, have a little Adderall? Hell yeah, bitch. So this is the biggest non-scandal in the world. And as a final point, Howard Dean, really? Howard Dean, you're the one that's going to fucking lead the charge in this criticism? Howard Dean. Okay, no criticism from Howard Dean is ever legitimate on this issue unless he starts it with, as a well-known longtime coke user, let me say it looks like he's on coke. Because Howard Dean, you want to talk about a guy who looks like he's on coke? That motherfucker looks like he's been doing coke since the fetus, son. So pump your brakes there, Howard. Unless you're going to come out and admit it, like, yeah, that was my thing. Then for you to start, throwing rocks, you're in a glass house.